Well, hello and welcome then, folks, back to Forza Horizon 4 again. Today only with one pleb.
The biggest pleb.
The big pleb. Nxel, hello.
Hello there.
Today we are in SUVs. Something which I don't care about because SUVs are fat, ugly, slow. But our producer said, like, mates, get your ass in some SUVs, try them, instead of just saying they're shit. And that's what we're going to do. Our first issue today is probably going to be a drag race, see how slow they are.
Yeah.
So let's move our ass back to the drag strip.
I'm sad that I don't shoot flames.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Today I am driving a Range Rover Sport, Supercharged, SVR, or whatever.
Yep, and I'm in a Bentley Bentayga. A bit more luxury, but it's a nice car, I think. Nice SUV.
So from the game, they're pretty competitive in terms of PI and like stats, but you'll never know. The Bentayga weighs probably 12 tons. The Range Rover might only be coming at 8 or 9. So going
basically two boats.
Going at 150, I want to see how badly it brakes. I'm gonna go full stop on the brakes.
You're all the way over. What? What is this GTR one?
So as you can see, the brakes on this are pretty shocking.
Look at it from another sense, not shocking at all.
Yeah.
Alright.
We've got company.
Stage lights. My chair's rolling backwards, fuck.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I bogged down. Nice.
This is not even that slow. And I'm gonna brake on the flash. Oh, your brakes are not that bad after all.
Yeah, I know. You have to make SUVs look bad, so you make them bad by manipulating. So my brakes are actually better than the heavy closet cupboard, which is the Bentley.
They're not really that bad. What do you think about your interior?
I mean, it looks a bit bland. I mean, I can't completely look around, but there's like, it's flat and it has a display and the steering wheel has like more buttons than your G29.
Okay.
I mean, it looks okay. I mean, a Land Rover isn't exactly like high-end luxury like yours, so it's...
No, that is true.
As James May would say it, it's adequate.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true, because I've seen the Range of times. It's not bad at all, but it's a bit more simple than what I have. I have more like some rich guy who also likes a bit of rough terrain.
No.
I would say. Because I have like this wood finish all over the place.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
First light.
Yes.
Second light.
Sausage.
Stage.
Hey, this time I wasn't that far, honestly, I think.
Yeah, it was okay. They're about equal. The Range Rover might have a slightly better start because it's a bit lighter. But I think the Bentayga has quite a bit more oomph. What the fuck is that?
I think my car is a bit more power, to be honest.
Yeah. Right, so we did drag racing, we did braking. It's like kind of.
I do hear the turbo when I kick it though.
Yeah, you have a turbo. I don't hear it.
I would say these cars have kind of the same engines, just the aspiration is a bit different. Because you obviously have a turbo and you have a supercharger, I have a turbo.
Yeah. I think they're different engines, because Land Rover and Bentley... I mean, Bentley uses...
I have no clue where I want it to go.
I have. Oop. Crap. I'm stuck. Alright, let's go down then. We wanted to test them off-road.
Since there are boats, we had to do this.
Yep.
I'm not even complaining about this car. I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah, same.
Oh! This... Dude, have you tried going up here?
Yeah, I have.
Oh! It's rough, and I don't see any broken fenders, or fenders that should be broken. So that's pretty decent. Let's wash it now, cause then...
It totally can. Oh.
I can, but I was not... I think I got a bit more steep area. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, like from a standstill, dude. Like from down here.
From where? Right, from here. This one is a bit more steep though.
Yeah, okay.
It does the job.
Okay, if I don't go full throttle down here, I'm not making it. I mean, it does.
Actually,
It's kind of
these are not-
unrealistic, but okay. It does the thing, so.
it shouldn't have as much grip.
Oh,
But that's not
did a
realistic
backflip.
either.
Did a backflip.
Oh! That's not
Did a
realistic
backflip.
either. So did I.
Yep.
So the climbing is decent in these cars.
Yeah. And like the traversing of rivers is pretty decent. I mean, both cars got quite... Like, in real life, both cars got like over half a meter of traversable water depth until they like, you can't go that deep.
Yeah, that's true. There is only one thing from my self point of view. My window wipers are allowed to be a bit faster because I don't cheat a bear shit.
Yeah.
Phew. But I cannot complain about the off-roading in this.
That's pretty good.
Especially for a luxurious car like this. But yeah, you must also keep in mind that a Continental GT rally above.
Yeah. That's true.
So they know what they're doing, Bentley. Or should I say BMW?
You go forward a bit.
Oh my days!
Lul. Right. To of course test the off-road capabilities of our vehicles, we must traverse this
A
mountain.
mountain.
It's
This specific mountain.
kinda big, kinda long, and well,
That's
we'll
what
see.
you said.
Yeah, we'll see if we can actually go across it or not. We should be. So on the map we are right there at somewhere, and then our goal is at the exactly scientifically measured to 1 millimeter exact opposite spot of where we are standing, going across the mountain and then reaching that spot. It's not
Exactly.
it's not really a race. It's just to see which
Car
car.
testing.
It's car testing. It's not a race, of course. Keep that in mind. So we shall go forward then.
I think we'll be able to do this as long as we find a normal place to climb the mountain.
Yep.
Because the river test really gave us a how it balances with the suspension and stuff. To do this in second gear.
I'm in third right now.
Did you go in third? That's enough torque, more than enough. Well, this is like a hiker path.
Yeah, but we won't use that.
Nope, of course not. Jesus. I'm gonna go in second.
Wait, what?
I hear a train.
That exists. So what do you think of like inside comfort?
Inside comfort. I don't really feel much of these like except for the jumps. But for the rest, it's inside comfort's very high.
Hmm.
I'm enjoying it. It's not spinning out. It's not sliding. Crazy, but we'll keep that for the end.
Oh.
Send it. This car does it quite fast as well. Watch out, there's a stone there.
Oh, yeah. Jumped over it.
Good job. Alright, watch out for this pole over here. It's a windmill.
It's an antenna.
Oh.
Not a windmill. Barn
Oh.
find. Right there.
Find for anyone who needs that.
It's the first one, so you should have it.
Oh, rock climbing.
I'm stuck.
But that's why we have my car. Because it's also stuck. Alright, let me just grab my beautiful drone out of the that's a pretty scientific.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
My
So was it-
lower
was it
my
like-
lower back is a bit hurting now from the impact, but otherwise it was comfortable.
You should grab your drone and view this.
I am. What the hell are you doing?
I'm balancing.
It's beautiful. That's like proper rock climbing, dude.
Except for it's not proper.
Yeah, true.
Don't think the car likes this, and I have no clue how to get out of this either.
Well, I can't help you.
Alright, well,
Right.
so we got a new refunded Bentley. The other one was thrown off a cliff, sadly. So
We found
gonna
the
do a
dirt road.
race now.
Yep, and because you are the less experienced driver, you go first. Go whenever you want.
Because I'm the last experienced. Thank you. That's a big appreciation right there. It's gonna start off simple. I don't feel much of all these bumps and potholes.
Me neither. Steering is quite... I mean, the steering is responsive,
Yeah,
and like, going out of a turn, the car has power. And
it
like,
does. Yeah,
the throttle response is pretty good.
more RPMs. Right now, let's send it, boy.
Super ultra late braking technique engaged.
That was the wrong pedal. Ooh, kansai drifto, huh? No JDM talks here.
Remember, you have to stay scientific.
Scientific. That was a very nice slide in the dirt.
Yep.
Oh, there's a train.
A locomotive, okay.
Oh,
And wash.
very well, not good wash. There we go. And that was a fence.
Obviously was our fence.
Yeah.
No fence was hurt in the making of this video, of course.
No. Also, no offense.
Yeah. Alright, so we've now established that the cars can traverse a mountain, they can go through a river, do a bit of off-roading, they can go up and down a dirt road at quite some pace. So now let's find out the most important aspect of them all. How will they fare?
Do they do that?
Yeah, I mean, okay. No, the most important aspect, of course, besides bringing kids to school, how do they fare inside the city when you want to grab a coffee? That's one complaint I have, that the car has pedal shifters. But I mean, with 8 gears, okay, granted.
That's a necessity.
Yeah, I have to go left.
I'm gonna take this turn in 8th gear. And see the pull. Floored in 8th gear. Are you in 8th?
Yeah, now. I'm at
Oh.
100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 130, 140, 170,
$195.
buffeting, 184, 85.
90.
200.
Should we go straight on the route? That's the thing.
Oh, I hit a car. Oops.
I'm cutting off in the roundabout.
Yeah, same.
Because cars should do that if you pay this much.
Yeah.
Still in 8th gear.
Now I'm in 6.
I'm in 8th, going once.
Okay. Go left.
No, the second one left.
Yeah, I know. Bye. So, we've arrived at a legit coffee house then.
Yes, we have.
And as you can see, the two cars just blend in with the city. There's no problem with like giant cars in the middle of the road or like footpath. I mean, they're decent cars. How do you feel about the Bentley then?
Well, I mean, at first, right, I thought it was a pretty nice looking car already. I thought it looked nice as an SUV. I wasn't too sure about the handling it did on off-road and the performance-wise. We'll get that in a bit, but first of all, look-wise, I love it. Sleek design, tail lights, headlights, very nice. The way they did the exhaust and the rear bumpers, also very nice. Stock wheels, I must say, they look very sleek. They match the car. Interior, very nice. Wooden finish to everything. Performance, I think it's a very good car. It sounds good. It has torque, a whole lot of torque. We can climb mountains. We can drive through water. It's just an overall amazing car. If you have a bit too much, I would definitely get it. Definitely, good car.
Same with the Land Rover, to be honest. We both went into this challenge. Like the producer said, go grab an SUV and be like, yeah, test it a bit. We both went into this, be like, SUVs, don't know, don't like it, don't need it. What's it necessary for, or what is it useful at, you know. And the Range Rover legit surprised me. Like, it can go anywhere. Like, except stones, because the stones in this country are mean. They're evil.
Yeah.
We had to get a
Evil as
replace.
hell.
Like, a rock cost us 5,000 credits worth of Bentley because we hit a rock. And the rock
Bentley
was
is 180.
180,000 credits, there you go. So the Range Rover at 130,000 credits is definitely the cheaper option. It is at least as powerful as the Bentley, so as you saw with the scientifically accurate mountain race.
That's definitely true.
It was definitely a bit faster uphill and downhill, of course. I mean, both cars do have quite powerful engines. The Bentley has a 4-point-something liter turbocharged V8. The
turbocharged. Surprised.
Yeah. And the Range Rover also has like a 4.5 liter V8, which is supercharged. I think it's 4.5 liter. Yeah, and like comfort is quite good. I mean, the Bentley is obviously a bit more luxurious, upper class. The Range Rover is more mid-ranged. I wouldn't say it's like cheap plastic everywhere, but it's still comfortable and stuff. I mean, they're both good cars, so if you have money to spend, of course, no worries.
Definitely go for it.
Go for the Range Rover, or if you prefer the Bentley, it's also a good option. But yeah, with that bombshell, I think it's time to end the episode.
It's time to end the episode once again.
So, thank you guys for watching again. We want to continue making videos like this. Hope you enjoy them. And
give us some support, come on.
yeah, some feedback would be nice of what we can do in terms of like budget car challenges and stuff, because we like doing those. But yeah, until next time, folks, goodbye.
Goodbye, take care.